From Elon Musk facing Twitter in court to the Starbucks union battles, there is a lot to watch this week in the legal world. That's keeping our very own Yahoo Finance's Alexis Keenan very busy, and she's here with us at the desk. Let's start with Elon Musk, because obviously that has been the story. Now we know. Where are we looking in terms of a timeline for all this?
Well, the timeline could be shorter if the judge tomorrow, there's a hearing slated in Wilmington, Delaware at the Chancery Court where the chief judge will hear Twitter's motion and Musk's objection to Twitter's request for an expedited trial. So what Twitter wants is for that trial to take place in September. And Musk, for his part, says that would be extremely expedited and is not necessary here. Now, the big concern is that drop dead date that is contained in the agreement. That's on October 24th. So this is a low burden for Twitter to prove. However, it's a really high stakes issue for the company, because if the judge decides against Twitter's favor here, that could push the trial beyond that date, that October 24th, because that's the date. Right. So Musk wants it to happen in February of next year. If it goes beyond that date, that's the date when both parties can walk away from the contract unscathed, I guess, for Musk's part.
Stall here a little bit.
Yeah, so this is it's a really big issue for Twitter. They have to win here. They definitely have very high risk of a loss if the judge does not go ahead. But again, the burden is very low. So I guess gambling folks might put their money on Twitter here that they will get a date that is sooner than later. But the judge should decide right away. It's expected that she could either rule right in the courtroom or shortly thereafter. So we should get some answers tomorrow as to how this will proceed. Some
clock management over there. Let's switch gears to Starbucks. Union workers over there accusing the company of closing down stores as a union-busting tactic. What are you hearing on the union front over at the coffee company?
Right. So this is a report coming from My Northwest, and there were some protesters outside of the flagship store in Seattle, that first Starbucks location on Pike Street. And the protesters are concerned that the company is closing stores as pretext for its campaign against the union. Now, we haven't heard back from Starbucks yet as to how they're going to respond to this claim, but a lawyer for the union that has been so successful against Starbucks Workers United, was quoted saying that they plan to file a claim against Starbucks for these closures, saying that the real reason is that the company is anti-union and wants those stores to go away. Now, if you look across the country at the stores that Starbucks plans to close, they say it's over safety concerns. They've said there's been growing mental health problems as well as drug issues in the store, among other concerns. Across the country, 6 in California, 1 in Pennsylvania, 2 in Oregon, 1 in Washington, D.C., and 6 in Washington State are slated to close by the end of July. So we're hoping to hear back from the company soon on this issue.
Okay, a lot of investors watching that one to see what the implications are. Alexis, thanks so much for that.